Good morning. My name is Mr. Martinson. Welcome to the Media Center. All of you that are watching this video are a user in our space or have a free period first or fifth hour. This video will help you to do what you need to do to make sure that you understand the procedures here in the Media Center, but also to help you have access to, if you have a free period, to be able to come and go from the building. A quick bit of information about myself. I've been here for 28 years. I I graduated in 1984 from Mankato East High School. Spent 2 years in the Army, and then went to Mankato State University where I got a BA in English and Speech. My first teaching job was at Bold Schools in Olivia, Minnesota. I worked at Nicollet Public Schools from 94 to 98 after doing a short period of time working at Jennie-O Foods. And then after that, I was hired here from 98 until now as the media specialist here at Roz. Lots of different people use the Media Center on a regular day. We have people that are taking post-secondary enrollment options, and they get extra time to be able to do the work that's involved in taking a college class, and that can be considerable. So we're giving them space and time to do that. If you have an online class, and that is either an online class through Roz, those classes are on Schoology, or if you have a class through North Star Online, including something like Online Gym, but other options are available as well. I want you to consider this to be your classroom, and because of that, we are enforcing the same rule that you would in any other classroom. You need to put your phone away. That phone needs to be stored while you're doing the online class. It is easy to see the space as a place to kind of hang out and relax. We want you to know that this is your classroom and the space to be able to get your work done for your class. If you have a free period, we are not enforcing the phones so much, but we're going to be asking you to come and go just like any other student. So if you need to use the bathroom, get a bathroom pass from us. If you need to step out, please let us know so we know who's here in the space at all times. It's important for safety and security as well. We also have a number of students that come into the space on passes and classes that come into the space as well, either to check out books or to do research. The space can be busy, but we work pretty hard to make sure that it is a space that you can get your work done. If you're assigned to the Media Center, if this is your class, we want you to know, and this also counts for anybody that's a PSEO student or anyone that has a free period. This is the space that you should be in the beginning of the hour, just like any other classroom. You should have a pass to leave. You should have a pass to go to the bathroom. We have that right at the front. We want to use this space for academics. And definitely what's important is we want to be able to allow the space to be a space that others can use to work quietly. We want you to be on time. We want you to sign in. Here's a giant ask. We're going to ask you to say hello to us. We'll do the same to you. We want to treat you with respect, and we hope that you're doing the same thing. We ask you to stay the full hour, and we also ask you to stow your cell phones. There is what I call the cell phone high rise at the front desk of the Media Center. It's a big wooden box that has a space for putting your cell phones. If you'd like to use that, you sure can. Otherwise, we're asking you to stow your cell phones. In terms of attendance, we do not actually take attendance regularly, but we do need to keep track of who's in the space. So we have a system where you'll be signing in using a QR code. That QR code corresponds to a spot in our spreadsheet that lets us know how many times you've signed in, when you last signed in, and the specifics of who's in the space at any one time. That's important for safety, security, and knowing and keeping good statistics about who's using our space. We review the email that we'll be sending you today, and if you're watching this video, you probably are, about the process of developing a QR code, which we're going to be doing here in just a few moments. We need to know where everyone is at all times. If you are using first or fifth hour as your opportunity to come and go early. We don't have an open campus, so people may ask you if you have permission to leave. The QR code, the card that we give you, can be used as your way to leave the building because it does specify the hour that you have a free period. We also have a number of rooms in our space. We have a glassed-in room in the middle of the space. We call it the Minneapolis St. Paul room. That is a space that large groups can work together. We have some spaces in the back that work if you need to like quickly record something or if you have to take a phone call. Just please come up and see us. We'll try our best to accommodate your needs. So we offer a variety of different types of support here, and that's going to be something you're going to see throughout the trimester. If your class is on North Star, you should contact them for access if you're having problems accessing things. Talk to your counselor. I have some limited access, but I also have access to grades and performance. And what I will be doing is checking in on you throughout the trimester just to make sure that you're staying on track to get the work done. There are some classes that are very easy and the work can be done fairly quickly. If you complete the course early, we would count this as a free period after that, but make sure that you get your work done for that North Star class. We also offer technical support. You're in a good space for that. You have Ms. Crandall and Mr. Smith right at the front desk that can accommodate any of your iPad or tech questions that you might have. We also have homework support. We offer tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays right here in the Media Center. There's probably people in our space that can help you with most of the things that you need. See us if we can help you. This slide applies to people that are in third period only, but it is worth mentioning that all users in the Media Center will take a lunch. That is without exception. So your lunch is a lunch. We want you to be back at the beginning of B lunch. I realize that means that you're taking brunch every day, that you start your lunch at 10:30, but that can't be adjusted. We really need you to be in here for B lunch and beyond. So now I'm going to ask you to do something that is a little bit different. There is a form that we need you to fill out that gives you information that we will be able to use to create the ID card that you see on this slide. The ID card will have a QR code on it in the red space that's there. That QR code allows you to come to our customized iPad app that we've got at the front desk. You simply scan that QR code and you walk into the space. It does the work of signing you into the space. It is also a picture ID, and we'd ask that you put that on display when you come and sit down so that people know who is supposed to be in the space. And you may or may not be surprised that some people come into the space that should be in class. This allows us to keep track of who's supposed to be in the space as well. And if you are a first or fifth hour kid that wants to be able to leave the building, this ID card will allow you to leave the building as well. So what you're going to need to do is take a selfie, put your name on it, and I believe your student ID, your lunch ID on there as well. Then I will go through the process of assembling those into ID cards, print them off, laminate them, and have them available for you probably in the next week. So the next step really will be to get your QR code. If you have joined the class and we don't have you already in our system, I'm going to need to talk to you individually about that. We'll have you show your schedule. You're going to just come up to us and talk to us about why you're in the space, and we will set you up with an ID card for that. And please see us if you have other questions. I'm sorry I couldn't be here today. Wasn't anything we could avoid. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you and have a good day.